In an age where the line between science fiction and reality is blurring, it's time we unpacked one of the most chilling prophecies in the Bible, the mark of the beast. How close are we to seeing this sinister sign play out in our world? Join us as we delve into the depths of this enigmatic prophecy, exploring its meaning and uncovering its possible fulfillment in our contemporary context. Are we on the brink of witnessing the rise of the beast and the imposition of its mark? Let's find out. Chapter 13 of Revelation provides us with a glimpse into the future, introducing us to two beasts. The first beast, emerging from the sea, symbolizes anarchy, lawlessness, and rebellion against divine order. This beast is ultimately under the control of the second beast, which emerges from the earth. Both beasts receive their power, authority, and dominion from Satan himself. The second beast, often referred to as the false prophet, performs great signs and wonders, even going so far as to deceive the inhabitants of the earth. It compels them to worship the first beast, which has been given authority like that of a king. The first beast then proceeds to exercise its authority by making war against those who did not accept the mark of the beast. And here we encounter the central focus of our discussion, the mark itself. But what exactly is the mark of the beast? And how does it relate to the number 6666? To truly understand the implications of the mark of the beast, we must first explore the symbolism associated with the number 666. In the Bible, numbers often carry significant symbolic meanings. The number 6 is often associated with imperfection. For example, man was created in 6 days, with the seventh day being a day of rest and perfection. The number 6 is also mentioned in the context of the fall of man, with Satan described as the one who was perfectly capable of deception before his fall. Ezekiel 28:12-15. Furthermore, the number 6666 is considered a symbol of human imperfection in its entirety. As humans, we naturally gravitate towards sinful behavior. The repetition of the imperfect number 6 emphasizes this tendency. In essence, the number 666 serves as a constant reminder of our own imperfections and vulnerabilities. With this understanding of the number 666, let's delve deeper into the mark of the beast. The mark itself is primarily a symbol of allegiance, signifying one's loyalty and submission to the beast, which, as we discussed earlier, represents chaos, lawlessness, and rebellion against divine order. Therefore, accepting the mark is essentially an act of rejecting God and choosing to follow a path of sin and imperfection. But what form will this mark take in the future? While the Bible doesn't provide a specific description, there are a few clues that can guide our interpretation. It is described as something that is placed on the right hand or forehead, which are areas of the body that are constantly visible to others. This suggests that the mark will be displayed prominently as a symbol of one's allegiance. Moreover, the location of the mark further emphasizes the impact it will have on one's actions and beliefs, as both the right hand and forehead are involved in activities such as work and prayer, which are fundamental aspects of human interaction and spirituality. So how does one receive this mark? According to Revelation, individuals are warned not to accept the mark on their foreheads or hands, implying that it is a deliberate choice that individuals make. This voluntary act of receiving the mark signifies a conscious decision to abandon God and embrace a life of sin and lawlessness. By voluntarily accepting the mark, individuals are essentially choosing to align themselves with the beast and its destructive agenda. The consequences of receiving the mark are severe, with biblical prophecy indicating that those who do so will face eternal consequences. This underscores the gravity of the decision and serves as a reminder of the importance of remaining faithful to God in times of tribulation. Ultimately, The mark of the beast serves as a symbol of humanity's struggle between good and evil, urging individuals to remain steadfast in their faith and resist the temptations of sin and lawlessness. Another interesting aspect of the mark of the beast is its potential connection to the number 666. In Revelation, John the Apostle is told not to attempt to decipher the meaning of 666, suggesting that it holds a deeper, more complex meaning. Various interpretations exist, but ultimately the number adds a layer of mystery and intrigue to the prophecy. Some believe that 666 represents the height of human pride and arrogance, while others see it as a symbol of Satan's influence over human affairs. Regardless of its exact meaning, the inclusion of 666 adds a sense of urgency and drama to the prophecy, reminding us of the precarious position of humanity in the face of evil. So how does the mark of the beast fit into the broader context of end times prophecy? It is important to remember that the Bible contains numerous prophecies and symbols that offer guidance on understanding the sequence of events leading up to the end of the age. While some Christians interpret the mark of the beast as a literal physical mark, others see it as a more complex symbol representing spiritual and societal changes that will occur during the Great Tribulation. The concept of the mark of the beast is deeply unsettling, evoking images of branding and possession. It raises questions about free will and the extent to which individuals will be able to resist the pressure to conform. The idea that people would willingly choose to be marked is disturbing, suggesting a level of desperation and compliance in the face of adversity. This disturbing imagery challenges us to consider the depths of human resilience and the lengths to which people might go to survive in a world dominated by chaos and lawlessness. One of the most intriguing aspects of the mark of the beast is the pressure that will be exerted on individuals to accept it. According to Revelation, the beast compels all, both great and small, to worship it. This pressure is particularly intense when it comes to trade, suggesting that the mark will be necessary for economic activity. Imagine a world where participation in the global economy depends on having the mark of the beast. This chilling prospect raises questions about the role of economics in shaping human behavior and the lengths to which people will go to secure their financial well-being. To better understand the mark of the beast, it is crucial to consider its contrast with the mark of God, which is described in the Bible as the mark of the one who belongs to God. This contrasting imagery emphasizes the binary nature of the choice that individuals will face, ultimately choosing between allegiance to God or allegiance to the beast. By highlighting these contrasting marks, the Bible reinforces the importance of making a clear and conscious decision regarding one's spiritual path. As we continue our exploration of the mark of the beast, it is essential to recognize that the Bible offers a counterbalance to this ominous prophecy in the form of the mark of God. This contrasting mark serves as a reminder that believers have the option to align themselves with God and resist the allure of the beast. There are several theories regarding the nature of the mark of the beast, ranging from literal physical markings to more symbolic interpretations. One popular theory suggests that the mark will be a microchip implant that will allow for tracking and control. With advancements in technology, microchip implants are becoming more common, leading some to believe that they may fulfill the biblical description of the mark. Another theory interprets the mark more symbolically, suggesting that it will be a representation of allegiance to the beast, such as a tattoo or a particular hairstyle. This interpretation emphasizes the spiritual significance of the mark rather than its physical manifestation. However, proponents of the literal interpretation argue that the Bible is clear that the mark will be physically placed on the right hand or forehead, leaving no room for symbolic interpretation. They point to advancements in technology, such as wearable devices and neurotech implants as possible means of fulfilling the prophecy. Regardless of the specific form the mark may take, it is clear that it will be a significant event marking a shift in power and control. Some believe that the mark of the beast will signify the beginning of a cashless society, where individuals will rely on digital currencies and financial systems controlled by the beast. This theory aligns with current trends towards cashless transactions and the growing influence of digital currencies in our daily lives. The cashless society aspect of the mark theory raises concerns about economic control and the potential for exploitation. Others argue that the mark will be a symbol of religious conformity, where individuals will be forced to choose between accepting the mark and facing persecution or remaining faithful to their beliefs and enduring hardship. This interpretation highlights the clash between religious freedom and the suppression of faith. Ultimately, the mark of the beast serves as a potent reminder of the importance of remaining vigilant and faithful in the face of adversity. By studying and understanding various theories and interpretations surrounding the mark, we gain a deeper appreciation for the complexity and symbolism embedded in biblical prophecy. As we delve deeper into the topic of the mark of the beast, it's essential to consider the broader biblical context, particularly the book of Revelation, which provides insights into the events leading up to the end times. Revelation offers a glimpse into the future, unveiling a series of events that will culminate in the final battle between good and evil. Understanding the sequence of events described in Revelation is crucial for comprehending the role and significance of the mark of the beast within the larger narrative. The book of Revelation outlines a series of judgments and tribulations that will occur before the ultimate triumph of good over evil. These events serve as both warnings and reminders of the consequences of sin and the importance of remaining faithful to God's teachings. By examining the prophetic messages and symbolic imagery presented in Revelation, we gain a deeper understanding of the challenges and trials that lie ahead and the need for spiritual preparedness. The mark of the beast, therefore, should be viewed within the context of these broader prophetic messages, recognizing its significance in the unfolding drama of human history and the ultimate confrontation between God and the forces of darkness. The study of the mark of the beast invites us to consider the profound truths and teachings embedded in biblical narratives. By delving into the symbolism and teachings of Revelation, we gain a deeper understanding of the battle between good and evil that unfolds throughout human history. The mark of the beast serves as a potent reminder of the challenges and temptations that lie ahead, urging us to remain vigilant and faithful in our commitment to God's teachings. It is important to approach this topic with sensitivity and respect for diverse beliefs and perspectives. Recognizing the complexity of biblical interpretations and the personal faith journeys of individuals allows for meaningful dialogue and understanding. Engaging with different viewpoints can enrich our own perspectives and deepen our appreciation for the multifaceted nature of faith and prophecy. Thank you for joining us in this exploration of the mark of the beast. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Your engagement helps spread the word and brings us closer to our goal of enlightening minds about the fascinating prophecies of Revelation. Stay tuned for more captivating videos that unravel the mysteries of the Bible and prepare for the end times.